All right, folks. So we back. We back with the second person on this pop the balloon. We'll see how this one go.
And got our next single guy. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Ferris. I go by TJ.
TJ. Okay. What do you do?
I'm a upholsterer and a fitness coach.
All right. And TJ, how old are you?
I'm 36 years old.
36. Okay. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to spend time with family, go to the gym, take care of my daughter. But
Okay. And how old is your daughter?
she's 15.
15. Okay. Teenager. Now, what are some things you look for in a woman?
I'm looking for a woman who's, God fearing. She is into her health, take care of herself, and yeah, it's basic.
Okay. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Deal breakers: not taking care of yourself, not God fearing. Know where you're going in life. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we
Once again, no pops again right now. Dude came correct. Good shape. You know what I'm saying? Dressed well enough. They're feeling. Look at the nurse right here, feeling him like, oh, okay, God fearing. Okay, looking good. Okay, just don't ask for no more kids. Look how she looking at him, dog.
have not got any pop balloons yet. So let me hand you a pick. I'll have you hang on to that. And I am going to have you start off by popping 2 balloons. So, whoever's not really your type, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop those 2 balloons. Okay, and then one more. Okay, let's start right over here. Your name and age?
Letitia and
The
I'm
one at
11.
the end is always gonna
Hey,
get popped
Letitia,
up
why did you have your balloon
real quick.
unpopped?
He's fine.
That's why I don't even know. Okay. So, why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just felt more attracted to the other. That's all.
Okay, all right. Cool. Thank you.
Mm,
And then you popped one more down here. Your name and age?
Millie and I'm 33.
Okay. And Millie, why was your balloon unpopped?
I feel like he's fine. He's good looking. So
Got it. And now why'd you end up popping hers?
Same thing. Just interested in others.
that's fine.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right,
Got
let's
a
head
great
on
spirit
back.
about her though. I'll say that.
All right, so we've got 6 ladies remaining. Go ahead and ask them a question just to help you narrow it down, see who's more of your type.
Yeah. So, what does faith look like in your life, and how do in your relationships?
Okay. What does
A
faith look
very
like
good
in your
question.
life and
That's
your
a good
relationships?
question.
Both?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's start with your name and age first.
I'm Erica. I'm 35. Faith. What do you mean? Like you mean like with God? Like
Yes.
your faith with God? I'm spiritual.
So I shouldn't have cut her off before she finished speaking, but just you could just tell the way she looks at this guy, like she really hoping like she'll match with him. And when a woman says spiritual, nah, bro. Now I'll say this, right? Spiritual, it's good to be spiritual, like in terms of like following God, like you go more by the spirit and not necessarily by like the law, the law and stuff. Like you follow the spirit of the law, not the letter of the law. But usually when someone says spiritual, what they're trying to do, right? They know, okay, you're God fearing. You want someone that's faithful and stuff like that. So they'll try to talk in a certain way to make you feel like, okay, they're, I'm spiritual, like I'm religious somewhat, like I'm a good person at heart, like I could go in that direction. But it's very generic, basic stuff. So I want to hear what she says.
I have a very good relationship with God, but I am not religious. Um, I do believe in prayer. I believe in having your family around. You said in your relationships. I have a very close knit family. We all believe in prayer. We pray over each other. Um, but I'm not religious. I know sometimes that can get kind of crossed. But yeah, I mean, I think I have a very strong faith. I'm God fearing. I believe in God. He's worked in my life and my family's life. So yeah, I think that answers your question. I hope so.
All right. Yeah, I was wrong. I should have waited for her to finish speaking. Yeah, so I think I will always want to be referred to more spiritual than religious. Even though I would say I follow religion, I go to church and everything like that. I'd say it's better to follow like the actual spirit, of the teachings. Um, I think that's what Jesus came on earth to show us, like basically how to actually go the right way, follow His way spiritually, stuff like that. So that's the way I go.
Thank you. Let's go over here.
If
Your
you like
name
it,
and
though,
age.
you already know.
Farah, 31.
And Farah, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Okay, so faith looks like, to me, I was brought up as Christian. Not so much, I still believe in God, but I'm not really attached to a religion as well. But I do pray every day. My son prays, and we try to keep God a priority in our life.
Stop the cap. I mean, honest, like you already know, this is the one that was the model, actress, singer. I mean, basically, selling her body on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Um, so is God really a priority? I don't know. It's not really good to judge on outward appearance, but again, a woman will tell you stuff like they'll say whatever thing to make you feel comfortable, like they actually live that life. But you have to have that spirit of discernment to see, okay, this is nonsense.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Chanel, 32.
Chanel, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
Can you repeat the question just one more time?
Now you're not even paying
Yeah, so
attention.
what does faith look like to you, and how does it apply to relationships?
So, faith to me looks like number one, trust and believing, not only in your partner, but also within God. Because I do feel like with God, you are able to overcome a lot of things that you wouldn't normally like think as a human being you could. So I think those two are most important. And also walking that path with your partner, just having a partner that is like on the same page as you when it comes to like faith and believing and trusting in God. I am Christian, by the way. Yeah.
All right, your name and age.
Nadira, 34.
And Nadir, if you can just go ahead and answer his question.
Yeah. I think that faith is really driven with consistency and discipline. I think you can apply it with your faith as far as your belief in God, obviously, but also within your relationship, being consistent with your partner, showing up in, different ways for them, but also being disciplined enough to not be distracted by outside sources, outside stimulation sometimes or distractions. And I think if you apply that to your faith, it works full circle.
That's a good answer, honestly, right there. And a lot of people, they struggle
Yeah.
with a lot of people struggle with their discipline and stuff like that. Like you could already tell, like a lot of people in this lineup, they're probably still struggling with discipline and consistency. So she gave definitely a different take, like besides that generic, walk with God, follow Him, what I can and stuff like that. Like she gave like I would say legitimate answer to the question, like a different take. So I would say she's more in tune. And the one before that, not in spirit, not even paying attention to what's going on.
Your name and age and the answer to his question.
Kalia, 28. Faith in like my everyday life, I feel like looks like trusting in the process, trusting and believing in whoever you're dealing with, whatever type of relationship it is. Trusting in God that, is God's plan. Do what you're supposed to do. Have faith that, everything is going to work out the way that it needs to.
Good answer.
And your name and age and the answer to his question.
My name is Sherelle, and I'm 30 years old. Faith to me is believing in the unseen. So really trusting God. I'm Christian, so my relationship with God, I feel like I have an intimate relationship with God on a daily. So as far as like in relationship, I think it's important to be equally yoked with the person that you're with. So yeah, just pretty much having your purpose align with one another.
I don't know about that answer,
Heading
honestly.
Back. So we heard 6 great answers.
She's one of them.
But I am now gonna have you.
She's
pop
one of
2
them
balloons.
Christian women
2
that are
balloons
like
whenever you're
they
ready.
feel like they're above, like this high. They're like super high up. That's what I would
Okay,
do.
one
Good,
more.
good pop. I don't like that
Let's
one
start
though.
over
She
here.
had a good
All
answer.
right. So
I
why
think
did
it's
you
just
have
the
your balloon
appearance.
unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. I wanted to definitely, if possible, ask some questions as well. So, yeah,
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
I would say yes.
Okay. Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
I respected your answer. I just wanted a little bit more of a preference in your life when it comes to
Oh, okay.
so
okay.
yeah.
I can respect that.
Nah, bro.
I didn't
Nah,
give that. So, yeah.
I disagree.
Definitely pray daily. My son prays as well. I definitely don't let my feet touch the ground without making a prayer. So, yeah,
I like that.
I should have said that, but
All right. Thank you. Then you popped one more over here. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just hearing him out and seeing, where it went.
Okay. But he's someone that's your type, though?
He's handsome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Same thing. That's still like there's still work to when it comes to your belief, your faith.
Okay.
I'm trying to find someone who's
All in.
yeah.
I feel it. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. We've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So what does
It's good
or
with
how
that,
do you
that
apply
black one though.
selflessness in a relationship?
Okay. So how do you apply selflessness to a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start down there and come back up. Okay. Let's start here.
So for me, I do put for one, is God first, but I do analyze a lot. So like in relationship, I'm always looking for like what's going on with my partner, how I can make their day better or encourage them or whatever that might look like. So yeah, really just analyzing my partner and seeing how I can support them, make their day better.
Okay. All right. Let's hear from you over here.
Can you say the question again?
Yeah. So how do you
Hold up.
practice selflessness
Selflessness.
in a relationship?
I would say that has a lot of, like, it entails a lot of.
Nah, bro. That is annoying, bro. I would just pop just shot off of that. You not paying attention. You're not paying attention. Like I said the question, Arlette repeated the question again to make sure it was understood and overstood. And you talk about what's the question again? Come on, bro.
Lot of understanding, patience, communication with whoever you're dealing with, your partner. Yeah, I kind of went blank a little bit.
That was good, though.
But yeah, in a nutshell.
Alrighty. And then over here.
My age.
You can, but just to answer this question.
Oh no. Oh
So
hell
I
no.
apply selflessness
Okay, you're lucky. You would have been popped right away if you asked me that. If you asked me to repeat again after you did the same nonsense before.
by just basking in my, I would say, feminine energy. Just kind of allowing like a masculine man to kind of take the lead, and just knowing that I'm here for support and we kind of like level each other out in a way. And of course, like communicating, just kind of like the essential things that kind of go into a relationship. Yeah, I would just wrap it up and say that. Yeah.
And then over here, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
I think
Enough
that
said.
it's important to be available for your partner even when it's inconvenient. I think that that's the root of selflessness. Showing up for each other is important. And understanding, just being supportive, and through everything. Like, that's my answer.
All right, so it is time to pop some balloons. I'm going to have you just pop one this time.
One balloon.
Yes, one balloon. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome. You seem like you have a good energy about you. Yeah.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Her answer.
Okay.
It's okay if you don't understand, but I was looking for more specific about it. So
Yeah, definitely understand. I had like a little brain fart or something.
Here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. I think he has a good spirit of discernment. Although I disagree with his popping of that chick to the left. But here's the thing: a lot of times, women. It's a good question because it forces the woman to actually think of a specific example of how they would do it. So when they talk generally, generally speaking, like basic, non-specific terms, it's kind of an indicator to you that all right, she can't really specifically say anything. So she didn't have that mindset of being selfless. Understand what I'm saying? That's why you asked the question because it's not if he gets a non-specific answer like that, what she gave is basically like, all right, she don't really have a selfless spirit. Whereas if the one that's to the right of her or the left of her, I should say, I don't know, you know what I'm trying to say, right? The one in the red dress, right? She had more specific examples of what she would do, this and that. Whereas she's just saying basic like traits of what someone would do. So she don't really actually. That's why she struggled with the question because she's like, that's why she asked the question again. She wants more time to think about how to formulate a response to that question. But it's not her nature. Like it's not second nature to her to be selfless. That's why she struggled with the question.
Okay, thank you. All righty, we've got 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
Yeah. So, what is it? What is something that you enjoy doing? That's not just traveling.
Right.
All right, I respect this guy right here. You know what I'm saying? First off, in my opinion, uh, if a woman says they like to travel, that's a red flag. You could go into that. Um, but I want to remember the point I was saying about him. He is, focused. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not struggling to think of a question. Like, he already got the questions lined up already. So you could tell he's on his head. He's focused on his mission. He knows what he wants to ask. He's not like sitting there thinking, okay, what am I gonna ask them now? Like, or what am I like? He had a plan laid already. So I salute him. And the reason why he said travel, let me tell you, traveling is a red flag. Now, it's okay for a woman to want to travel with her man. You know what I'm saying? That's a good like experience to grow your relationship and stuff like that. But a woman that likes to travel as a single woman, so if she travels by herself to like a foreign country, you already could tell she's a poor decision maker. She doesn't think ahead because it's so dangerous to travel by yourself, especially as a woman in a foreign country. And then if she travels in both people, and also if she travels with a group of women on girls trips and stuff like that, as a single woman, you have to just imagine how many different guys she's been through, experience and stuff on those trips. So that's why I said, besides travel, like I don't want you to say travel, something I have to spend money on. So I support that question right there.
I'm glad you threw that in there because everybody, I like to travel. All right. Let's hear from you.
This is gonna sound weird, but I like to organize. I'm a neat freak, so I have fun cleaning my
That travel
house.
took
I
out
like to
half of
garden.
her whole
I
personality.
know it probably doesn't look like it, but I'm really earthy. Like I'll be outside barefoot in a minute. I like to be under the moon. I like astrology. I like poetry.
Mm,
I'm very into philosophy.
you got
So
popped off of
yeah,
that
a few other
astrology.
things other than traveling, but traveling is one. I do have some stamps, but yeah, I think that's that. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're so nervous.
Okay,
Like
let's
she's
hear
gonna get
from you over
popped, yo.
here.
Yeah, so I would say that I do like to. So I'm an esthetician. I'm a licensed esthetician. So skincare is like my thing. So I'm always interested and anxious to know like about the skin because people's skin is just so different, depending on what you eat and the weather and just things of that nature. I also like doing a lot of DIYs, just creating things like canvases, painting, and putting them up like at my house and everything like that. So I find a lot of joy within that. I also, show my daughter a little DIYs and we kind of like work on that together. So I find it to just be like very peaceful. Also drawing. So I was once going to be a tattoo artist, but I decided not to. But drawing is something that I am also passionate about and just kind of love to do as a craft.
Okay.
And then over here.
I would say I'm more of a homebody, so I do enjoy being home a lot. I enjoy writing. Also, like working out, that's also something I enjoy doing.
I wouldn't
I
tell.
do serve my church a lot, so I am kind of out and about doing things around the community. But other than that, yeah, just spending time with friends and family.
What weights do you use? Do you use in 2.5s?
Head
I
on
shouldn't even joke on that. I
back.
shouldn't be roasting people
So
for
it
weight.
is time to pop
Wait, lift
a
whatever you can
balloon.
lift. You know what I'm saying? Long in the
Whenever you're
gym.
ready, go ahead.
I should be
pop
in the
that
gym
balloon.
more.
Okay. One balloon.
It won.
Oh, what?
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's dressed really nice. Yeah, and I really enjoyed his questions and everything like that. So yeah.
Nice. And why did you end up popping her balloon?
I just like the other ladies' answers more. That's all. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. All right. So for our two ladies left, any questions for our guy here? You have one? Okay, let's go here.
I just want to ask, why do you feel like you're ready for a relationship now, like at this moment?
Because I've done the work when it comes to my faith, raising my daughter. So now I'm to the point where she's older, she's more independent, and I can really focus on giving someone that correct energy. So
Do you want more kids?
I'm indecisive. Just depends on the understanding between the two. So it's either yes or no. So yeah.
And it can go both ways, meaning pertaining to what, lifestyle, money, like you kind of like.
With partner. Yeah. If she wants more kids, then if she's special, yes.
Okay. And how often do you work out?
At least 5 days a week.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Good.
Cool.
Okay. Any questions here?
Yeah, I do have a question. Do you feel like you're looking for a wife, or do you feel like you're ready to be a husband?
oh, okay. Well, I would say I'm looking for a wife, spiritually.
Hmm.
Yes.
I guess I just mean, like, in a sense, like, if you're ready to be a husband, that means you're ready to be of service to somebody and not just looking for somebody to be in a service to you.
Okay.
So that's
You got
kind of what I mean.
get it.
Hop off of that.
Okay. Yeah.
You're good. Any other questions?
Popped off of that. I think she's gonna get popped off of that. No, no, no. That to me shows it should show to this guy that she does not have. She is not what he's looking for. Because a wife would never say, "Oh, you're gonna be service to whatever thing." Like a wife would say, when he said, "I'm looking for a wife," she's like, "I'm ready to fill that role." Like, yes, but she's trying to think of what is he going to do for me. You know what I'm saying? I think if she's truly selfless, like he's looking for, she would not ask this question. That's my opinion. I could be thinking about it wrong, but I feel like she's not really like on the same page with him based on that question alone.
Question?
No, that was it.
You're good?
Mhm.
Oh, we got another one here. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So this is going to be just a scenario. So just say, like, what is your day to day? Like, say, like, I was off work and you're at home. What are you doing during the day when I'm not there?
Besides going to the gym.
Well, yeah, besides going to the gym.
Well, lately it's been organizing. I have things with my daughter. She keeps me busy as well. So that's pretty much all I do.
Are you a homebody or you like to go out? Are you adventurous?
Definitely a homebody.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just a little bit more adventurous, so I like to kind of like explore the world and do things. So that's kind of like what I was looking for in my partner. So it's not like going out as far as like clubbing or.
Yeah, right. All right. Nah, I don't believe that. I feel something. You gotta be careful too, if you're a Christian guy or even a guy in general. There's gonna be women like this, like she said, no club, like experiences, adventure, and all that. She like they want to test you. You know, how can I bring a good guy down? You know, she's asking him all these questions to figure out a way to eliminate him. Like, the guy's a homebody. All right, he prefers to be home. Doesn't mean he's not gonna go out and adventure and stuff like that. Like, and you're asking if I'm not there. So how does that correlate to the whole not being adventurous? You asked him what he does on his own when you're not there. Why would he be going out without you? I don't know.
Or lounges, but like hot air balloons, hiking, like
I enjoy those.
You should have just asked him. You should have just asked him. You want that balloon back?
I don't go to the club. Is what I mean. So
okay.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I didn't mean that. I should have probably referenced some examples before, but yeah, I'll take that balloon.
Okay. Let's get that balloon back, please.
I think he's popping the one in the red dress.
Thank you, ladies. Okay. All right. I'm going to now switch it on over to you. We're going to let you pop now. Okay?
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop. Oh.
I knew it.
Okay.
I knew it, bro.
So why was your balloon unpopped?
He's very handsome, soft-spoken, attractive. I like that you're involved in your daughter's life. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you end up popping?
If I was single, I go on this show. They like tall, soft-spoken people. I'd be on this show.
That's fine. Well, that's fine. I want more. I'm very. That's how I express myself, but it's fine. I respect it. Yeah.
Thank you. So I'm gonna have you scoot that way.
Okay.
Let me bring you on up here. Come on up here with us. All right. So any final questions between the two of you before we determine if we have a match?
So when you said her tattoos, is that too many? Because I have 5.
Visible.
Are they visible?
Yeah. I can't tell.
I mean, if I were to wear something such as
I think I see one
yeah,
here.
there's one here and on my shoulder, and then I have one on my arm.
Well, they're small. They're fine. They're fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He's giving you a pat. That's what he sees. Okay.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in Minneapolis.
Okay. Are you okay with long distance?
I am. Are you?
I am.
Where are you?
I'm actually in North Carolina.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna ask my final question now. Okay. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got a match.
All right. So this ending of this episode is it brings me to a different subject, I guess. But the first thing, tattoos. You know, tattoos. I would say most like a Christian man and stuff like that. Okay, you got a tattoo in your past. If it's not visible, so like if you're wearing like a shirt or something, no one can see it and it's very small. They'll be okay with it, like behind closed doors. But if it's like a tattoo, I would say if it's a tattoo that's visible, any skulls, neck tattoo, chest tattoo, like lower body tattoo, like anything around like the hips and stuff like that. Nah, no, can't don't it's a red flag, I would say. But you see how she got some visible tattoos too. But when you like someone like, and this is why I'm kind of concerned about this one, because I don't think she's a good pick. Like I think these two they're not good for this guy. But he's thinking with the head down there, not the head up here. But even then, you're not supposed to go with either of these heads. You're supposed to go with direction of God. And for me, there's just some red flags with both of these women. And this one that he I know he was gonna pick this one. Like I think he's into this particular one, like physically. And so she had enough faith stuff to get her through. Because a lot of answers she gave, I wasn't really feeling them. But that's the thing that happens a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of times, men and women, if they really like someone like physically, they will overlook some red flags or yellow flags that they should be paying attention to or eliminating off the bat. So for me, I wish them the best, you know, but I don't know about this one, bro. I don't know about that one.